Alright guys, this is Jacob from Wager Me This, and I'm going to do a bigger version of my low roller strategy. I've been meaning to do this for a while, but alright. So low roller started with 5 here, and then you'd play 6 and 8, and then whatever profit you made off this shot, you'd put it in the dump the next time and use it as a cover bet. Well, so this time we're going to do a little different. We're going to start with $15 pass line, and then we're going to go with some bigger 6s and 8s. And that way we get a bigger dope, hopefully. That's the plan. Alright, here we go. And we have a 6 right out the door. Okay, so that's pretty good. 5, 1, 6. I'm going to put 50 in odds on it, and then I'm going to put 60 on the 8. So these are going to pay $70 a piece. If we can get a few of them to hit, alright, here we go. There's the 12. 12's alright, just not for us. Alright, here we go. We like that one. 4, 2, 6. $60 winner. Alright, this don't count toward it. Put that back. Alright, this is profit. Alright, here we go. Off on the come out. We're still shooting this shooter. We go through this shooter, then we use the dump money on the next shooter. Here we go. And we have a 5. 3, 2, 5. Okay, so let's get $70 or $60 out there, I mean. Alright. Looking for a couple of these. So guys, basically when you're playing this shot, the first shooter is kind of a throwaway shooter. You're just trying to get some profit. Alright, 7. So all we got, even though it's less than we lost, I mean way less than we lost, this is what we're putting on the dope. $75 dope. Alright, so I'm going to say this next shooter is a random guy. Alright, here we go. And we got an 8, 5, and a 3. So we got $75 to work with. Alright, so we can go like this. 80, that's not too bad. If you felt real bad about it, you could put some odds there. Alright, here we go. Can we get some hits? And we got a 9. 6, 3, 9. Okay. So again, we're doing the same thing here. Alright? We're saving this profit because we're going to do it on the next shooter, and the next shooter, and the next shooter. And there's the 5, 3, 2, 5. Until you feel like you should keep one of them. There's a yo. We'd really like to not hit the 8. If we do, we do. There's a 12. Alright, yo and 12 out of the way, the 9's out of the way, the 8's out of the way. All you need was a 10 for the tall.
Daddy, look what I made. It's I made a coin machine.
Don't put them under my feet, buddy.
Oh.
4, 1, 5. Another $35. And a hard 4, 2, 2. And ace, ace. So this guy is all over these numbers. So we need a 6, a 3, and a 10. There's the 5 again, $35. And the 7. Fantastic. Okay, we know this is $75. Okay, so this all won. We'll stack it up. 150, 250, 275, 285, 290. So do you really want to put the 290 on it? Of course not. Of course not. You don't. You don't go up to 125 or something. Collect these chips. Collect this money. Got 125 dope coming out next year. There's a 5, 325. All right, so now we have 125 to work with. All right. Well, there's 100. 110. 125. Sounds reasonable to me. Could put 20 on both of these. Let's do that. Let's go that route. That way they're both buys. All right. There you go. That's 125 bucks. So, all right. 538. $35 winner. Okay, again, I'm just setting it over here, out of the way. There's the 10. It's a $40 10. So we're gonna drop $2. Get 3 back here, and then 40. 40 over there. And the 9, so it's a $35 9. Completely random rolls. Just chunking them out there. Pretty good position at this point. 6, another $35 winner. And we got the 7, 5, 2, 7. All right, that wasn't a long roll. That was only like a 5 or 6 roll. Okay. And so what do we win this time? $225, $250, $60, won $270 this time. All right, so what do we want to go to here? 200? Let's jump it up to 200. Rack all these other chips. Get your money. All right, if you didn't want to do that here, if you want to just leave with your $200 profit, yeah, do that too. That's a great idea. All right, so let's see. Is 200 high enough that you feel like you got to hedge it out? I wouldn't care. Unless you were just really worried about this profit here. If you were, I would take this down to 100 and play just with 100. That way you get 100 in profit no matter what happens. And maybe that's how you choose your stop loss. If this loses, you leave. If this wins, then you go on and play some more. I'm going to play with 200. All right, here we go. And the 9. We've got a 6 and a 3. There's a 9. Okay. So we got 200 to work with this time. There's 200 right there. We should do that, huh? We're gonna go just a shade over 200. All right. So if you're that concerned about that 20 bucks right there, just put just put 30 bucks out here like this in odds. Then it full covers. I'm not that concerned about it. We roll 7, we're going home. There's the 8 right there, 6-2. It's a $70 winner. Okay. The 10, all right, 5, 5, 10. We're gonna drop $1 and get 50. All right. think I messed up on the vig earlier. And the 7. All right, so we got 2 wins and then hit our 7. What a deal. Good thing is I know this out here is 200. Matches right up. So we got 320. Not too bad, right? Alright, so there's all our money back. Over here is our original 600. 602 actually. Plus another 315. You know, pretty good. And not doing, what are we doing? We're not doing anything. We're just playing the low roller. I mean, we're not getting knocked off on the come out, so that's helping, but still, I mean, we're just recycling the same money into the game repeatedly. All right. So let's say you got up 300 and you're like, you know what? I'm going to rack 100. And this is for sure money. So I'm going to start back down at the $75 level. All right, let's start there. Or $50 level even. All right, so let's say we're doing that. So we're keeping all this money over here. This $600, $700. We're going home with that. That's in the pocket. All right, so the rest of this is what we're going to play with. All right, same thing. And we got to come out 7 finally. All right. Good decisions. Making good decisions. All right. So maybe we go up to 75 this time. And a 4. All right. 3, 1, 4. Okay, so from here, we got 75 covering us. We're going to get all this money out there. There's no reason not to. All right. We got 6 more bucks, 7 more bucks. If you're at a $5 table, I would just put this in the field here because you kind of got an iron cross happening. If it's not a $5 table, just put it on something. You know, put it on this hard 4. All right. There you go. Okay, we got a 12. Should have been in the field, huh? Yeah. All right, here we go. And 11. Should have been in the field. Would have been winning. Been rich right now. Dang. 12, 11, 11. Justice, I need you to move. And a 6. All right, so we finally got a winner. 5-1. 35 bucks. It's not on the hard 4, guys. And the 7. Okay, we got 1 winner. So we came up $25. Well, a little less because we lost that $7 too. But easy money. 75 bucks. I know we're actually down a little bit from where we started because we did lose 50. Oh, we got a frontline winner. 2-1. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Probably had a buck. Or I had 25, I mean. And the 9. We like the 9. The 9's been good to us. All right, so we got 100 there now. 110. $50 over here still. If we lose right here, like if we roll this 9, we're just going to take them place bets down, take that other 50, and we're going to go cash out. All right, there's a 3. Because why? Why keep fighting it? Just take this other 160 and add it to that other 100 profit and go home with 260. Back-to-back 3s. All right. No reason to fight the table change. You don't want to fight it when the table starts turning. Just take your money and go home. This table's been good to us. So from here, we're just racking. Whatever happens here, we're going home with it. And there's the 6, 35. A 10, we don't have the 10. That's the one we don't have. We're living without a 10. And a 12. We do have 5. Another $35. And the 7. Alright, cool. That was a good run. Bam. So, all in all, we left up for, we left ahead, profit $455. Did we do anything special? Absolutely not. We literally just played the low roller strategy, just played it bigger. That's all we did. We didn't deviate. There was no special moves. We didn't say, oh, here, we're going to hedge this out. We're going to do this. We didn't do none of that. We just played it out. However it landed, it landed. And stayed reasonable. We didn't press. So all them hits, we just tried to make them profit. And then recycled to the next shooter, and recycled to the next shooter, and the next shooter. Now, we didn't hit a bunch of come-out losers, right? So, yeah, of course, if you hit a bunch of come-out losers, that's going to be a bad run. But, I mean, that didn't happen. I can't make the dice roll a different way. So, anyways, guys, again, I'm just trying to show something in this one where it's just discipline. You know, we set limits when we got in positions. We're like, okay, if that 9 gets knocked off, we're just going to take that other $110, add it to this 100, and we're going to bail. All right. Same thing earlier than that. If we would have lost that 100 or whatever, you know, we were just going to bail. We were going to take what we did win and leave. You know, we're not going to sit around and say, oh, we can get that back. We can get that back. No, just go with it. Just say, okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Oh, I got what I could out of you today. And then that's it. And I'm just trying to show some more stuff that can prove to you guys that it's mostly just about discipline. It's not really about how the dice roll as much as it is about discipline, because you're going to have runs of dice that are bad and you're going to have runs of dice that are good, right? And that's if you're playing everyone else. Now, if you're only playing your shots, you better have good runs for the way you play. You know, for however it is you play, you better roll the dice correctly if you're only playing your shots. But if you're taking the table just as a whole and you're playing everybody's shots and playing a strategy with everyone, then you're getting the whole, basically you're getting a true random factor to your craps game. Because if you play all them people, unless you know they're superstar dice controllers, they're random. That's it. So if you're playing a strategy that is quality, has very high quality payout for random, has a high quality win percentage for random, then you're probably going to win. And I'm just trying to show that it doesn't have to be perfect every time. It doesn't have to go exactly right. It doesn't have to be a $10,000 day. It can be a $200 day or a $70 day, or, I mean, it's fine. That's all fine. I don't know any other way to put it, guys. So I'm just trying to put this stuff out there and trying to explain kind of how I think about things and how I actually play. I'm happy when I make small profits. I mean, of course, I'm happier when I make big, huge profits, but when I make small ones, I'm still happy. I'm not disappointed in it. All right? So anyways, guys, this is Jacob from Wager Me This, and you guys have a good day.